Okay, it's been a while since we've put anything on YouTube, us here at Raglan Electric Bikes, so I thought I'd just let you know what we're messing with at the moment. We have a battery from a Bionx bike that sadly someone paid a lot of money to get repacked by some other company, and they completely failed to make it work. Basically, Bionx are known for being a horrible company to deal with, and if you do anything over here, this board no longer works. So from taking advice from the good people at Emacs and a couple of other places, we are junking all the Bionx stuff, and we're going to put a fantastic Grin cycle analyst based system with one of their, I think, a TDCM rear wheel motors, and remove this stupid electronics, which doesn't even have a BMS, by the way. You've just got a plus and a minus, no monitoring of the individual series. That's a dreadful way of doing a battery. So we're going to use the cells, even though they're not the best, they're still new. We're going to put a new BMS on it, we're going to put a controller, a hub motor. It's going to be wonderful, and we're going to put, there's room in here, we believe, for the cells and for the controller, so it's going to be really tidy. So that's one little job we're doing. We are doing a litter collection bike for the local waste collection and recycling centre. So here you can see this is a really rough prototype just to see if the idea works well, but buckets on the front for small waste as you pick it up as you go along. Couple of racks on the back which fold up nicely when you're not using them for sacks, so that you can get to some of the public waste bins that trucks can't get to. So you can use this silent, fast machine to gather rubbish around parks without spoiling people's day. It's coming together nicely. The rider, the guys who use it like it. They've been asking for the rack on the back, so we finally got that made up, and it works really nicely. That's going to be a test ride today. Got this wonderful thing. This is another example, like the Bionx that I was saying, where someone has paid a lot of money to get something that doesn't work, which is really sad. This belongs to a cool old 80-something-year-old guy who has wanted one of these for a while. I think it's called a Velomobile. It's a Tadpole 3-wheeler. We got little drum brakes, really nice little details, actual suspension in here, all the structure. Look at that, it's all CNC machined. This must have cost a fortune. It's really intricate, really nice aero. It's going to be wicked to have a whiz on it. Those of you who are buffs might recognize what that is. That is a gear shifter for a roll-off internal gear hub. So it's had some money spent on it, and the thing has never worked. Again, just bad advice, bad workers. It's we need some consistency in the world. Actually, I'm sick of mediocreness, but hey, let's not get into a rant. So yeah, this is the cockpit, just a single brake. Might want to put that into a twin brake format. And then down at the front here, where the pedals are, we've got a good old trusty Bafang, but unfortunately for people's bank balance, it's been purchased by these guys, shipped from Germany to New Zealand. So even if you didn't pay a lot for your German sticker, you certainly paid a lot for your shipping. And the poor thing's never worked. The guys who worked on it for previously, I mean, they just haven't got a clue. You call that a joint? Anyhow, so we're going to have this thing going. I've heard reports that these kind of Tadpole type things can get up to 60 or 70 kilometers an hour without a motor, with just a human. So God knows what it's going to be like with an electric, or I guess you can just hold decent speeds all day. So yeah, we have the Tadpole, we have the Bionx battery, we have the XtremeWaste bike, and to wrap up, we are taking Tesla to court. They still haven't delivered on their promise of giving this car supercharging. They've given CHAdeMO, which is kind of silly because they told me that they couldn't support it in any way for safety reasons. So now that they've given me CHAdeMO, they've got no reason to not give me supercharging, given that they promised it in writing previously. Into a rant about that thing, I will instead say go and look at my other video about that. There's a whole load of it. So yeah, busy winter at Raglan electric bikes. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, put them down below, and keep pedaling.